May is Mental Health Month, and certainly this particular May lays bare the grinding issues of mental health in all facets of life, including in the workplace. Author Ashley Sides Johnson has released a new book on that very topic, and she joins us now via Skype. Good morning.
Good morning. It is Mental Health Month, and it is probably one of the most paid attention to mental health months in recent memory.
Yeah, not for any good reasons, but it does, I think, Ashley, reveal what you know as a mental health worker and working in the medical field, that the need for mental health care is huge.
Yes, it is. And, coronavirus or not coronavirus, people struggle at home and at work and in all different aspects of their life. And one of the biggest issues we've had is nobody wants to talk about it. And so together with my sister, Andrea, we decided, well, we have this voice, we have some expertise in some areas, and so we decided to talk about mental health in the workplace because, somebody has to.
Exactly. And tell everybody the title of your book.
There's an elephant in your office.
Well said. Well done there. So in the book, what are you helping your readers discover?
So what we do is we take the approach of using a herd of elephants as a metaphor for employees that are in your workplace already who have different kinds of mental health disorders or issues. And so we call them amazing mammoths. And those are people who have, we call it an adjustment disorder. People used to say situational depression, right? So they're dealing with someone has a very bad diagnosis or a baby in the NICU. Like there's a thing happening and they can't deal with it. And then we have invisible elephants, and those are people who have an actual mental health disorder, but they're high functioning enough and they work, they have jobs, you just don't know they're there. And then we have rampaging pachyderms, and those are people who have just a complete outburst, meltdown, come apart in the office, and usually it is due to some type of mental health situation that has not been handled previously, and it kind of explodes. So that's pretty much the basis of the book.
Who's the audience for your book? Did you design this with mental health care workers in mind, corporate leaders in mind?
Really, this is for managers at any level. We made the book very easy to read. We did pictures, we did chapter summaries. We wanted it to be accessible for, managers on the production line just as much as the CEO. Because honestly, those kind of more hands-on managers are the ones who are dealing with these situations during the workday or the work shift. And so we really had them in mind when we wrote the book.
And as you identify these elephants in this herd, you're also, I'm assuming, giving guidance about how you handle that best in your workplace.
Absolutely. And each kind of elephant has its own style and their own needs. So, for example, checklists, routines, structures. A lot of people need that routine in their day so that they can use their mental energy not for controlling their mental health disorder, but actually for doing their work. And so we give some different tips and tricks for different types of people and some things you can incorporate into their workday to help them be more successful.
And how can we get our hands on your book?
Okay, well, we made a website too because we just jumped right in. Elephantinyouroffice.com is our website, so you could buy a book there. I'm local, so if anybody wanted to reach out to me, I'm happy to deliver books. I'll put them in your mailbox. I won't even come within 20 feet of you. But it's also on Amazon if you're an Amazon kind of person.
Are you available, you and your sister, once all this restriction relaxes some, to present? To do a seminar? Okay.
Absolutely. So there are some, we'll say corporations, industries, and they are coming around to the idea that mental health is in fact a safety issue. And so I've done several trainings to kind of help managers realize that paying attention early on to people who may be having some emotional or behavioral issues really benefits the business in the long run. So we can do those kinds. We can also do things like this, where we just chime in over video and have a brief conversation. Whatever it takes to get people talking about mental health reduces stigma, and that's what we're all about.
Ashley, thank you so much, and thank your sister as well for this important work, and thank you for sharing it with our audience.
All right. Thank you so much, Angie. Have a really great day and a good mental health month.
You too. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this message. Very good.